It's most likely in every home. Every restaurant will have it on their table, and it's known worldwide. In the US and throughout the world, black pepper is a mainstay in spice cabinets and on tabletops. It is the most widely traded spice. In today's Health to Home, we will discuss the difference between black pepper and white pepper, and we will also examine the health benefits. Hi, I'm Mary Bourne, traditional naturopath. I love sharing natural remedies with people. Natural remedies have been around for hundreds, even thousands of years, like the one we're talking about today. They've been around that long because they work, and they work on humans and often pets too. So both black and white pepper come from the same plant. And the difference is the black pepper has the fruit still on it. Now, some say it is slightly fermented, and some say that it's simply dried. So it depends on what source you look into as to how it's prepared. But the fruit is actually surrounding the seed. In the white pepper, the fruit is actually removed, and what's left is the white seed. And when you're using these, there is a slight taste difference. Some say that the white pepper is a little earthier and less flavorful. However, many people like to use it in cream sauces or dishes that you will actually see little black specks if you used black pepper. The black pepper is more widely used, and it has a more aromatic and biting taste. And they are both equally helpful, although we think that through scientific evidence, the black pepper is actually better for your health than the white pepper. It is a favorite spice used in most people's kitchens. However, my family will attest to the fact that I'm not a pepper fond. What would I say? I'm not that fond of using pepper. I will use pepper in recipes and that, but I try to make it fine, and I don't like to find it in my teeth, as in cracked pepper. My husband, on the other hand, loves to discover these little kernels in between his teeth, and and that biting flavor. He's more apt to enjoy something that is more biting. I prefer things more gentle and more packed with flavor, but it doesn't have to be so that it numbs your tongue type of thing. Not that pepper usually does that, because you find it in such small quantities, but many Mexican dishes are much too hot for me to handle. So the health benefits of pepper may surprise you. I can remember a time when rumors had it that pepper was bad for you. Well, it actually can contribute to heartburn, and there are some medications that if you use a considerable amount of pepper can actually increase the absorption of those drugs and make them more potent. So if you are a person who uses a great deal of pepper, and like my dad, it used to cover his plate and you couldn't see the dish for the pepper. You might want to talk to your medical doctor and tell him that you do use great amounts of pepper because it would affect the effectiveness of the medication that you may be taking. The health benefits, however, are tremendous. Piperine is responsible for the black pepper, that distinct bite in black pepper. And piperine has many pharmacological effects and several health benefits, especially against chronic disease. Now, people who have insulin resistance can benefit by taking extracts of black pepper, supposedly, according to this PubMed publication. I will link the publication in the description below so that you can check it out yourself and understand all the health benefits that science has shown these piperine to be effective for. It is anti-inflammatory, and when you add it to something like curcumin, it can be super good for calming down inflammation. And inflammation is the base of all chronic disease. It also has been shown to improve hepatic steatosis. Now, this is simply fatty liver disease, you know. So if you're concerned about your liver, you might want to look into a piperine extract, or not depend on pepper in your food, but to be a little more systematic about the health benefits that you can derive out of that. Now, I love taking turmeric with black pepper extract. And so here's the word from our sponsor. And with the addition of black pepper extract, piperine, you can now have this powerful duo working for you. So black pepper extract and turmeric. Now, it's called turmeric, but the main component is curcumin. It's just that people recognize turmeric. It's bursting with color. Turmeric has taken the world by storm. This popular spice has been used in traditional Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years. And its powerful antioxidants, curcuminoids, support the immune and vascular systems. So turmeric especially helps the body provide a natural immune response. So in addition to calming inflammatory responses, it can support the immune system. So each capsule equals 500 milligrams of curcuminoids, and 2 capsules equals 32,000 milligrams of whole root turmeric. Now, if you're a fan of growing turmeric, then 32,000 milligrams, that's a lot of turmeric. But if you're looking for the flavor, fresh ground turmeric is much better than opening a capsule and trying to derive flavor out of that, because it isn't necessarily the flavor of turmeric that we're looking for in a medicinal capsule. We're looking for the turmeric as curcumin, and curcumin is what actually calms the inflammation, and it's a great antioxidant. So between the two, piperine and curcumin, you have a powerful duo that helps reduce inflammation. Now, inflammatory disease, you have to examine why there's inflammation. Inflammation is actually a good thing. When you have an accident, it sends helpers to the area to help the body heal. And then what happens is once that healing occurs, congestion also follows. And so if you don't remove the congestion from the area, it's like 10 ambulances arrive at the scene of an accident when you only really need one or two. And so that congestion means that the rest of the ambulances, the one carrying the people, can't get out. So you need to make sure that you have good circulation. Now, when we look at something that also helps to support the vascular system, we also know that it's going to possibly help move those ambulances, get them out of the way, or perhaps make sure that they don't come to the scene anyway. So I will leave a link in the description below if you're interested in taking the curcumin that I take, and you can get it at a 25% discount. So that's for those who don't know where to find that, it'll say more. And then you just click on that link and that's where it'll be. Now, another YouTuber that I love to watch, I've binge watched, I've watched Mary for a couple of years now, and she's really informative. She helps to, she believes in the Sally Fallon book and Nourishing Traditions, and she follows a lot of the information that Sally recommends. And she teaches about ferments, she teaches about sourdough, and she teaches about this magical tea, immune boosting tea using turmeric, ginger, garlic, and lemon. So I've left a link in the description below for Mary's video on how to make this fabulous tea. So if you're interested in that, I urge you to follow that link. I believe that medicine is all around us. You know, plant medicine has been around for thousands of years and used for that long, and safely used for that long. People knew how to use plant medicines, and that's really the reason for this channel, is to help people understand about the proper use of plant medicine and the safety of it, and how it can benefit you in your health journey. So in this day and age when supply chains are a bit of a problem, and you may find yourself that medicine isn't as available as just running to the drugstore and getting it, you might want to think about having other options available for supporting your health. So learn what you can about getting healthy. I have many videos on my channel explaining how the body works and the systems of the body and what support they need. And perhaps you can add some benefit. You know, when you have an accident, there's generally 20 minutes wait time for first aid or first for the ambulance to arrive so that you can be taken care of. But in those 20 minutes, if you can calm inflammation, if you can make sure that you're doing the best you can to support your body, then how much simpler it will be for those first responders. They will be able to handle it. If you know how to stop bleeding, if you know how to care for a burn, those are things that you could be doing in those 20 minutes to calm the injury and make sure that it's not getting worse in those 20 minutes. So, and as far as food goes, I hope that you're finding some nook and cranny to grow food. being self-sustained and community-oriented is another reason why I create these presentations. Be on the lookout for weeds that may be beneficial to your health and learn how to prepare them. Learn how to make tinctures and to support your health and those that you love. I want to thank you for taking the time for looking at this video, being more observant about your health. If you liked what you heard, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. I'd love to know how you like to prepare food with pepper, and share these videos with others. The purpose of these videos is to help you understand that food is our medicine and that it is needed for balance. And when the body goes out of balance, that's when disease occurs. So natural medicine works with imbalances, whether they're emotional or physical. And many times those imbalances are there because of lack of knowledge. So please share these videos. You never know who you're going to help. People need to know how the body works. There are so many people don't even know where their body parts are, where your adrenals are. Do you know where they're located? Well, I talk about that. I have 3 formats on my YouTube channel, and this particular one is called Health to Home, and usually it lasts about 15 to 20 minutes. Then there's Gardening with Granny, and that lasts generally 3 to 5 minutes, where I talk about how plants can really tell us things, where they actually can talk to us and we can talk to them, and there's energy exchanged. And also, if I do a garden walk or go someplace and I think that you might find it interesting, the video may go on a little bit longer. Then there's the herbal hour, and it truly is an hour, and it really talks about the systems of the body, helps you understand how these work and what you can do to make them better. So please like and share these videos. I thank you again for the time you've spent in checking this out, and health to you, and bye for now.